The fact that we are still claiming that because we don't have good hair, we cannot wear our hair as Black women, it hurt. It hurts to hear that come out of another Black woman's mouth. I feel like as a Black woman, I would get the most hate for wearing my hair like this, undone. Even though this is just what I feel like in this moment, wearing my hair. I don't feel like doing anything to my hair. But if I walked out the house like this, and I have plenty of times before, I will get the most crazy looks, or the most hate, or most people wouldn't say it to my face, but they would be thinking these things. I know that for a fact. I would get the most hate and weird looks and all those things from other Black women. I just watched a video. I'll put it in the description box. I just watched a video and a white man said to any Black women, I'm paraphrasing, I'm not directly quoting what he's saying. He said to any Black women out there that wears her natural hair, he said, I want you to know that it's still beautiful even when it's not perfect, even when it's not laid down and super neat and friskless and all those things. And it felt so good to hear that. It hit different because when you always expect everybody to ridicule you for wearing your hair in its natural state with no products, not slicked back, just in its natural, like this is really in its natural state, like when you just expect people to not accept you, because that's essentially what it is. When you just expect people to not accept you, you start to just embody it in one way or another. If you hear for so long that your hair is wrong and your hair is bad, you begin to accept it and you begin to take that in as a truth, not because you consciously decided to, but because that's just what you've been told your whole life. So you don't see no other way out of that way of living, out of that way of thinking. And this white man, him and his wife adopted a Black girl. And that's why the conversation was even brought up. Their channel is the Scholar family. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I'll have it in the description box. And to know that they adopted a Black girl and they take the time, well, mostly the wife does take the time out of their life to understand Black women, Black women's hair, Black culture, just so their Black daughter can be brought up with confidence. And for him to go to that level of understanding the struggle of Black women and how we are rarely confident in wearing our hair the way it is, it was really touching. And I recently just had, okay, y'all gonna walk with me. I recently just had this scenery just change. Ooh, this cookie look good. This cookie, ooh. So I recently just had this encounter with a family member, right? My hair was like this. It was a week ago or so. Except I had product in it. I don't have any product in my hair right now. Okay, I had mousse, curl-defining mousse on it, so my curls were a little bit more defined. And she was saying how she liked my hair and that she wanted to cut her hair. And she said, but it ain't gonna look like that because I don't have good hair. Something along those lines. Something along the lines of, it's not gonna look, basically she was saying, I want my hair short like yours, but it's not gonna look good because I don't have good hair. And I'm like, dang. In my mind, I didn't say none of this, but in my mind, I'm like, dang, we're still there. Like, we're still there. And in retrospect, in hindsight, I can look back at that moment and be like, okay, we as a people, we as human beings, we as Black women, we don't have the energy to even take the time out of our day to even process our relationship with our hair, because we are so enthralled in the stress of working, trying to pay the bills, trying to take care of kids, trying to do all these things. Like, we're so enthralled in the stress of life, which it shouldn't even be that way in the first place. You shouldn't be so stressed out about making money to where you can't even have a healthy relationship with your hair, or with you in general, with your own emotions, with your own mental health. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the fact that we are still claiming that because we don't have good hair, we cannot wear our hair as Black women, it hurt. It hurts to hear that come out of another Black woman's mouth. But in that moment when she said that, I was keeping it lighthearted. And I just kind of laughed and said, like, what is good hair? And she mentioned it again later on in the day about a product she had bought, something, and then she brought up not having good hair again. I don't have good hair, da da da. And I'm like, and I can't remember exactly how I put it, but I was basically saying, there ain't no such thing as good hair. Your hair is just as beautiful as everybody else's hair. I wish every Black woman had the chance to see that. I wish every Black woman was able to look at her hair and see her hair as beautiful just because it is her hair, just because that is what was given to her. Like, it's a gift because it is yours. It's beautiful because it is yours. Not because of an image that you think it should be, but just simply because it's yours. We should appreciate what is ours more often, and your life will be that much more better. Like, your life will be taken to another level of appreciation, beauty, harmony, love, peace, all those positive things that we always say we all want. We just want to be peace. We just want to be in peace. We just want more love in our life. We just want this and this. But it's like, it's the little things that you overlook every day that could be bringing you those peace, that could be bringing you the peace and the love and the harmony and all those beautiful things that you want. But anyways, if you're a Black woman and your hair looks similar to mine, tighter curl, because my curl pattern is not loose. Like, it's very coily and curly, and I have a lot of shrinkage, but it's not the tightest. There are girls with a tighter curl pattern than mine, but being a Black woman, I feel ashamed to say that, to be a part of a race that is still struggling to identify positivity with their own hair. Like, it's hair. Like, do you not, you really, like, imagine dogs walking around. If dogs could talk, imagine dogs walking around talking about, I don't have good hair, so I can't be a pet. Like, it's so silly. Like, it's so silly. Like, the idea of having a certain type of hair texture is so silly, but yet we just take it on as if it's nothing. Like, you're really just being so silly. Like, you're really silly right now. And I hope that can come off a little harsh. I really have a lot of compassion for the struggle of trying to accept your own hair. But at the end of the day, you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh about it to get over it. Like, laughing, seeing how silly it is, can really help you get over the unseriousness of the situation. It's not that serious. Why are we like, if I were to walk out the house like this and go run errands and go to the grocery store and go say hi to JoJo and Bobo with my hair looking like this, and you talking about me behind my back because my hair look nappy or not done, like, that's really silly. It's really immature. The real things that matter are over here. What I decide to do with my hair is over here. The real things that matter is over here. If my hair is done or not is over here. The real things that matter are over here. The texture of my hair deciding my worth as a human being is way over there. It's way over there. It's silly. It's really silly. Okay, bye.